Hi MZ Dancers. I thought this year we would film a new makeup tutorial because it's been a minute and I've kind of changed the way I do my stage makeup. So I'm also introducing a new palette, but don't worry, it's drugstore, so it's super affordable. It is the LA Girl Foreplay palette and it's called Seduce. I'm sorry about that. So we're doing a champagne gold shimmer look. So I'm gonna take you through the steps and make this as simple as I can. So I've already done my base, and as you can see, I've done one eye. As you can see, this eye looks way bigger. So that's what the goal of stage makeup is to make sure that the audience can see the performer's faces and facial expressions, okay? So if you do have last year's palette, I am gonna dip into it a few times. This is the Bite Size Eyeshadow and Truffles. All right, so once you put your base on, I also recommend a really great moisturizer. Some of you are asking me, so I really like the Ordinary products for before makeup. So if you wash your face, put on this moisturizer, and then put on your foundation, I recommend the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage. I get this on Amazon, and the eyedropper. This is the best foundation I've ever had. So hands down, nothing is even close. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with this medium brown tone. We're going to use a large fluffy brush. And we're going to go into the crease, which is just above your mobile lid. Your mobile lid is the part of your eyelid that moves. So you got to go up a little bit higher so that it's seen when your eyes are open. If you go down in here where your actual eyelid is, you're not going to see it when someone's looking at you straight forward. Okay, so we're going to build it up the most in the outer corner and then blend it gently onto the inner corner. Now I am going to dip into my e.l.f. Bite Size palette in that medium brown, this one right here, to deepen that up a little bit. I'm going to look in my other mirror. Now this is with a narrower tapered blending brush so that the line isn't so big. Also, this is just great makeup advice in general. And as I always say, I have a lot of real estate lid space. I realize you may not have this much lid space. Do what you can. I do have slightly hooded lids though, so that's a bummer, but you gotta work with whatever you were given, okay? So once it looks about like that, this is what's different. This has changed the game for me. So I get a fluffy brush, okay? If you can see how fluffy it is. And you're gonna go in with your darkest shade. This is super dark and pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, so gently go in. Now, I'm gonna turn it long ways like this, and I'm just going to dab it on the outer corner. I'm pressing it in and then blending into that outer corner. I'm going back and forth, like going inward and then going outward, just on the outer part of your eyelid. This is the most important part of your eyeshadow, so don't skip this. Okay, this is what gives your eye dimension, so you can actually see the shape of the eye. For my darker skinned beauties, you would need to use the black in the e.l.f. palette or any black eyeshadow that you have, okay? All right, and then once I get it looking about like that, then I can blend it. See? Yes. I'm gonna go in one more time just to make sure it's really dark. Okay. Then you're gonna take your middle finger of your right hand, if you're right-handed, and you're gonna go into the gold shimmer shade, like the really pretty one right here, okay? So we're gonna swirl it around gently on the pad of your middle finger. And we're gonna tap it from the inner corner and press and tap to the middle, and then a little bit past the center to join up with that dark color. And I just kind of go back over it a few times and make sure it's fully saturated with that color. And we're making a curved shape, just like that. And then if you need to get the inner corner, you can take a small flat brush like this, And I'm going to tap it in that gold. And then I like to just run it on that inner corner like that. And I straighten out this line in case you were a little crooked with your finger application. If you have really big, long, fake nails, or you just have long nails, that's more difficult, so you might need to use a brush. My natural nails are shorter right now. I did that on purpose because I knew I was filming this. So the shorter the nails, the easier this part is. Okay, so now we're like this. So that looks really good. I'm just going in with my dark shade one more time. And then I'm gonna go in with my light brown shade up here one more time. Just to make sure there are no harsh lines. If you go up too high with the dark and you don't like it, you can take a little bit of a Q-tip and just tone it down like that. Q-tips are amazing in makeup. Always have a bunch on hand. There, see, I already brought that down. All right, I'm gonna clean up under the, I didn't do my concealer yet because of fallout. So if you get gold glitter down here, the nice thing is if you wait to do your concealer, you can clean it up with makeup remover and a Q-tip, or just like a makeup wipe, and just wrap it around your finger and run it under their eyes so you can catch all the glitter fallout. That helps a lot. And then you can also do this nice little angled shape with the eyeshadow, and it kind of has like that winged effect without having to do a wing. So that's a great tip for eye makeup in general. Okay, so once I get that under eye cleaned up, let me make sure my finger is not got glitter on it. I just keep a paper towel handy and some makeup remover. Okay, so I have my, hold on one second. Ah, I dropped it. Let me get my concealer out. I'm using a Tarte Shape Tape concealer for under my eyes because it's really full coverage, so it's really gonna cover any dark circles or any makeup you got down there that you can't get off. So this works really well. I just dab it like that. Make sure it's really saturated, and I take a damp makeup sponge and I blend that out. Cool. All right, and I take a powder puff. You can get these on Amazon. Looks like this. It's RYTRRE, and you slide 2 fingers in here. These are super cool. And then I go in my NYX banana powder, and I tap it like this, and then I just set the under eye with that brightening yellow banana powder, and it color corrects any dark circles, and it brightens up that inner corner so you don't look all sleepy tired like we all feel. So look how nice and smooth and bright that is. Cool, right? Okay, now for the bottom lash line, you want to take a tiny little fluffy blender, and I'm gonna go into those lighter brown shades again. So the one from the LA Girl palette, and then the one from the Truffles Elf palette. I'm just gonna trace along the bottom lash line, but not in the waterline. Like so. Cool. And then, one second, let me get right here a little bit more. Okay, and see that matches up with that angle. Sorry if I'm making weird faces. We all do. Okay, and I'm taking a black eyeshadow and a flat shader, and I'm gonna run it right along where the eyelashes are. Now, you don't have to do this with the younger ones. They don't have that kind of patience. This is more for the older kids. Do what you can with the younger ones. If they're real fidgety, have them lay down, like on a couch, and just sit on the floor next to them and do it with their eyes closed. Way easier for little ones that can't hold still than trying to like sit in a chair and face them. You're just gonna end up screaming at them because they're not gonna hold still that well. All right, little trick for my older students. Take a white eyeliner, and you're gonna go on their bottom waterline, and this makes your eyes look even more open. Me and my giant eyeballs, I'm sorry. I have big eyeballs. Where's my black eyeliner? Okay, and then take a pencil liner and go up under your waterline. This is optional. My eyeballs are like numb from wearing contacts since the 7th grade, so I can't feel anything. Okay, then take your favorite, hold please, liquid liner. Mine is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is amazing. It's waterproof and it really is easy to work with. And hold on, let me put my elbow down. There we go. Always put your elbow down. And we're just doing one thin line as close to your lashes as possible. Now, if you would like to do a wing, if you're 13 and up and you want to do winged liner and you're good at it, go for it. If you are not good at it, please don't. It gonna look bad. Okay? Okay. There, just like that. Okay? Ta-da! All right, last but not least, you can take any really pale, almost white, not white, but almost white shade, and you're gonna go at the highest arch of your brow. And with a little tiny brush. Well, you need a lot of small brushes for this makeup look. Small brushes. Okay, so this helps lift the brow and make the eye look even bigger. Then you're gonna take a little bit of the same and you're gonna go on your inner corner and just lightly tap it on that inner corner and drag it to here. See? Okay, okay. So that makes the eye look really, really open. We're going for open, 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 open. Okay. All right, for the face, I have a new bronzer that I'm really enjoying. It's just a Milani Silk Matte Sun Kissed 02. Looks like that. Okay. So I'm gonna take a small angled bronzer brush. We don't need to contour anymore. That trend is kind of dead. But I do like to take my bronzer and do it in a really sharp diagonal into the hairline. So you want to go corner to mouth to hairline above the ear and focus on the outer part that's closest to your hair. And then do a little bit along your forehead. I always wear a headband like this so I can do makeup without getting it in my hair. And then you want to go under the jawline and connect the ear so you can see where the difference is between your face and your neck from far away. You also can run it on the sides of the nose like that. Okay. And then if you want it a little more blended out, take a really big fluffy brush and go over that cheek like more aggressively, and it just kind of blends it out so it's not like a big stripe. Okay. All right, last year's blush still works if you have it. It's NYX Sweet Cheeks in Citrine Rose. It's just a really peachy pink. Okay, so go for a peachy pink. You only need about 1 tap of this one. It's really pigmented. Start on the outer and work towards the apples of the cheeks. If you focus more on the outer, it's gonna give a more lifted effect to the face. Going right here is very youthful and cute, but for stage, you want everything lifted. And do a little bit here on the forehead, a little bit on the nose. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna do highlighter. I like this Revolution one, Highlighter Reloaded. Any highlighter's fine, as long as it's like a, you know, goldy peach highlighter. Okay, so I'm taking my fan brush and I'm going right on the highest part of my cheekbone, right above the outer brow, a little bit on the end of the nose, and the Cupid's bow. That's the little, this part of your lip is called the Cupid's bow. Okay, all right. Mascara, always use mascara. The younger ones just need mascara. 13 and up needs lashes. We're gonna do, I like the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. It's only $4.99. You can get all of this at Ulta and most drugstores, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. Okay. Now, Ulta is your best bet, though, because Ulta will have all of this in one spot. I like the Ulta over by the Super Target on Gulf to Bay. This is all drugstore, so you're going to go in and go to the left. Okay. For the bottom lashes, I really like, also by Essence, the Bye Bye Panda Eye. It's a smudge-proof mascara, and it really does. It doesn't transfer down here. Because I wear this to teach dance, and I'm sweating. Like, you know, a lot. Wait, let me look this way so you can see. It's not waterproof, but it definitely doesn't go everywhere. If your kid has really watery eyes, go ahead and use waterproof. I like the CoverGirl. Which one is it? Let's see if I can find it. The CoverGirl Uncensored Exhibitionist Waterproof. If you need waterproof. I don't have watery eyes. I'm usually good. But if your kids, you start putting eye makeup on them and their eyes are just running and running and watering, you might need a waterproof mascara for them. Keep in mind the easiest way to get all the makeup off is with coconut oil. Just gently rub it with their eyes closed and then use a makeup wipe that off and then wash their face. As usual, everything will come off. All right, last is brows. Now, if your child has really dark brows, just comb them out and you're fine. If your child is blonde and very fair, they're gonna need eyebrows, okay? So you're gonna have to use a brow powder or a brow pencil. I usually start with the bottom part of the arch. I just have a brow kit, so this is my makeup artist stash. I like brow powder better. That's me. I use a brow pencil for like really obvious missing spots you need to fill in, but I like the powder because it gives a more natural filled in look for stage, and it's still nice and dark without it looking like you Sharpied your eyebrows on like a Disney villain. Okay. I mean, no shade to Maleficent, but okay. And then you want to take a spoolie and brush it out. So my blondies, you need a little bit of brow powder so we can see their facial expressions when they use their eyebrows, when they smile and stuff. Okay. All right, so it looks about like that. I'm quickly gonna take my pencil and just go over any parts I need to. This is a NYX brow pencil, microblade, I think. I don't know, what is it called? Micro brow pencil, sorry. I just kind of make sure we're good. Not really necessary, you don't need like both products. I'm just a little extra like that, sorry. Okay, lashes. Ardell Wispies, they look like this. Maybe get a sheet and share with your friends, okay? You can get them at Walmart or Amazon. Just the, you can get demi wispies or regular wispies. I need the regular because my eyeballs are big. All right, my favorite lash glue is the Duo Lash Glue. Focus. And it's got the green writing, and it has the brush applicator. So you want to hold it by the middle, and you're going to paint your glue on. I usually do 2 coats, so I dip back in and do one more time. Dang, I'm doing this really sloppy, I'm sorry. It's because you're watching me, okay? Okay. So it looks about like that. Now, if you're somebody that the inner corners lift up easily, what I like to do is put a little bit right there. Let that set for about 30 seconds. Make sure you put lip balm on before you do lipstick. So right about now, you want to put a little lip balm on while we're letting that dry. I like to go back and do a little bit more mascara on the bottom, like a second coat, just so it's really like wha-bam down there, you know? I'm a little like chunky monkey, sorry. There we go. Okay. That's good. Oh, brow glue. If you have unruly brows, where'd my glue go? Okay, I like the NYX, the brow glue. I feel like this video is sponsored by NYX. I'm sorry, I use a lot of NYX stuff, okay? It's on sale a lot. Okay. So this helps. I like to do this while I'm letting my eyelash glue get tacky. Okay, we're almost done, I promise. All right. Voila. Alrighty. Let me make sure both eyes look about the same. I'm so picky. Ignore this. This is me just being super extra. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This was not necessary. This is not necessary. This is not necessary. Okay, so my lashes should be about tacky. The way you know is your glue starts to turn blue. Hurry up. Good enough. Okay. So you want to look down into a mirror. Down. Okay, so you're like this. And you want to put the middle of your lash in the middle of your eye. Take your lash tool or your fingers or your tweezers if you're good at this. Careful. You're going to grab the outer corner and you're going to press it to where you drew the eyeliner. Then you grab the inner corner and you shove it up in there on the eyeliner. And then you go through and you smush your lashes into the fake ones. And you want the lash band to actually be touching the skin of your lid. Make sure you don't just glue it to your hair. It'll fall right off. So it'll look messy and like blue for a minute. That's okay. It's supposed to. That just means it's drying. So, and just leave it alone. Don't pick at it. How did I get a fuzzball in there? Okay, it's fine. I got it. Okay. And last but not least, you need the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. You have to have this. Have to. Not like, well, I have something similar. Nope. You have to have this. This is number 340 Exhilarator. 340 Exhilarator. It doesn't come off, and I can't have lipstick coming off of my white Ariel Silks. You guys are messaging me. Stop it. Okay. I'm busy. Okay. I'm almost done. I'm sorry. I'm sure you understand how lipstick works, but you know. I wanted you to see the finished product. Okay. That looks pretty good. There. This side of my mouth is like slightly lower than the other. So I use lipstick to straighten it out. Yeah, so if your kids smile like one side's not as high as the other, that's normal. You can use lipstick to make them even. Yeah. All right, last thing is setting spray. Milani Make It Last. Drugstore. Fantastic. Okay. Shake it up. Lean back. Stick your face in a fan, which I have over here, but you can't see it. Or take a notebook or something. Oh, I dropped something. And if you got a fan from like Beyonce Renaissance Tour, just whoosh. Okay. All right. And that's your finished makeup look. Hello. If you want to go back and add a little more blush, you could. I could probably have more, but I'm going to go teach my Friday night classes here in a little bit. Okay. Thanks, everybody. If you have questions, email me and I'll send you links to makeup and all that stuff. So this is for Festival of the Trees, the winter show, and the spring show. Okay. All right.